What is going on, beautiful people? My name is BetSam, and this is going to be the underdog opportunity for UFC Atlanta. Joaquin Buckley taking on Kamaru Usman. We're not going to fluff this one out. We're going to bust into our underdog opportunities, who we are talking our way through today, and then we're going to tell you our selection. Let's get into it. First underdog opportunity that I'm considering is going to be Andre Petroski. Now listen, Andre Petroski is taking on Edmund Shabbazian, and the narrative that I've been hearing all week is that Edmund Shabbazian at kickboxing range is going to beat the shit out of this guy, find his chin, and put him to sleep. And while I do think that is a very fair breakdown of this fight, people are neglecting the fact that Andre Petroski, if he takes him down, is probably going to sap that gas tank of Edmund Shabbazian. So I'm going to take Andre Petroski here as an underdog because whenever somebody has the ability to take somebody down and control them, I do tend to lean that way unless that person also has, showcased good takedown defense, which in the case of Edmund Shabbazian here, we've actually seen the latter. We have seen him struggle with his takedown defense in the past, and it's led to, examples of him being defeated. Just take a look at his fight against Gerald Meerschaert. There are other opponents that, you could run through where he has really just kind of let fights slip away from him. And Andre Petroski, his willingness to win is always top tier. His skill set might not necessarily be the most well-rounded, but his striking is improving, and his takedown defense and takedown offense are definitely going to be on display here. So Andre Petroski as an underdog opportunity here, 2.45, almost plus 150 dog there. We like it. Then we have Miranda Maverick. She is just over a 3-1 underdog here. Plus 205 underdog here. Miranda Maverick, while a lot of people have been saying Thug Rose, her skill set is, phenomenal, all the rest of it, that, former world champion, has those high accolade wins, I definitely think that Rose Namajunas is past her prime, and it's not even close. And the fight against Erin Blanchfield, I think, showed that. She had that fight more or less won and slowly let Erin Blanchfield back in there. And this is a 3-round fight instead of a 5-round fight. So if Rose Namajunas turns up for 2 out of the 3 rounds, she can win this fight. But at a 3-1 underdog here, Miranda Maverick, who has the ability to get takedowns and control. She's a very strong individual here. I really like Miranda Maverick, both inside and outside the cage. I think that she really represents somebody who has a strong sense of character, a strong sense of self, and is physically capable. She's going to be the more built of the two in this division here. Rose Namajunas wasn't exactly tipping the scales as a big 115-pounder. So here at 125, she's going to be physically disadvantaged. Miranda Maverick has the youth here. I think she's going to use this opportunity and really excel here. It's a big step up in competition, but I actually was going to pick her outright. So 3-1 underdog here. I'm going to take Miranda Maverick to be able to control Rose Namajunas for 2 out of the 3 rounds. I'm loving her as an underdog opportunity. Then we have Court McGee, and I actually fucking love this photo. Court and the Nurmagomedov looking ass right here. Court McGee is old. Yes, he is 40 years old. Yes, he is taking on an opponent that has showed, to be a little bit more polished in some of the areas. But I think Court McGee, his will to win is actually greater than Michael Kiesta. So I'm going to take Court McGee as a 4-1 underdog here. I do think that, he is the rightful underdog, unlike some of the other matchups that I've been speaking about. But Court McGee, he's still making the list. But who we're going to run with for the official underdog opportunity, the one that I'm going to put the stamp on, this was BetSam's underdog, it is going to be Miranda Maverick. Miranda Maverick here against Rose Namajunas, I was almost astonished when I saw the price here because Miranda Maverick in her last outing, a lot of people are low on Jamie Lynn Horth and they think for some reason that performance, showed weakness in Miranda Maverick. I actually think the opposite. I think that Jamie Lynn Horth looked like she'd shown tremendous improvements in her takedown defense and her grappling as a whole. And I thought that Miranda Maverick still fought through adversity against one of the largest opponents in the flyweight division there and still found a win. She's going to now be taking on Rose Namajunas. I think physically, when she gets chest to chest with Rose Namajunas, I think she's going to be like, oh, thank God I'm not fighting this 5'7", 5'8" monster that was Jamie Lynn Horth. So Miranda Maverick, if she can get Rose Namajunas to the mat twice, and this is if, because Rose Namajunas does have good footwork. If she can get her to the mat twice, I think she wins this fight by decision. She's going to be the official underdog opportunity. And if you want to see my underdogs, my slam of the week, my round line lanes, my tools, my bets, and more, as well as Jacob and Angelo's bets, there is an entire package here at We Want Picks that you can unlock for only $10 a month. Sign up to WeWantPicks.com/BetSam. The link is in the description of this video for all the bets, round line lanes, and many other tools. Code BetSam. Don't forget to use it for 10% off of all memberships. What are you waiting for, guys? That is the underdog opportunity. I'm fucking pumped for UFC Atlanta. I will see you all at the motherfucking cash counter. Let's go.